Hey everyone, welcome to the video. This is Shadow Hunter here. I'm just doing a recording of my reaction to the reveal of the Nintendo Switch 2. I haven't seen the video yet. It's been a couple of hours because I was actually live streaming during the reveal, and there were a couple of people on the stream, so I felt kind of bad leaving them hanging. So it's now 2 hours after the reveal of the Switch 2, 3 minutes now after and 2 hours after the reveal of the Switch 2, and I have no idea about anything other than the fact that because I made the mistake to open Facebook, so I know that Final Fantasy VII Remake will be released on this machine, but I have no idea what it is, what it looks like, or anything else about it. All right, so we're going into it. Let's take a look at it. Let's see what it is, and let's react to it. Let's go. A whole hour. The playfulness of Nintendo strikes again. Nintendo Direct. Let's go. Let's do this. Switch 2. Yoshi! Yoshi! I love Yoshi. Look at the graphics though. It's definitely a visual improvement compared to the original Switch. Let's go! Oh, Mario Kart is back! We are so back, baby! Is this an entirely new Mario Kart, or is it... Well, guess we'll have to wait and see, huh? Snowy fields, desert fields, on the water, big question mark. Waluigi, the ghost, Luigi Deste. Ooh, there's a cow, moo cow, enjoying a boombox. There's Toad. Toadette. On a truck. Waluigi. Oh wow, San Francisco. Oh boy, this is gonna break the internet. Mario Kart World. Okay, awesome. This is the stuff. This is what we're here for.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
Koichi Kawamoto.
For Nintendo Switch 2.
Kawamoto.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
And
The
I'm
director of the
Tetsuya
whole
Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
All right.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
Nice.
Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
Mind-blowing is one word that comes to mind. So they start off with the games.
The Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2
Brand
system.
new. That's what you
Welcome
want.
to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
Okay, cool. Cool. This is cool.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
It's only been 3 minutes, right? And so hype.
And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Oh boy. Oh, we are breaking the rules. There are no rules here. No
in the
rules.
Classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
It's just
But don't
chaos.
sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
We can drive from one course to the next. Like, what is this? Knockout tour.
Introducing Knockout Tour.
Demolition Derby. Yes, let's
Race
do this.
non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
Yes, you can go from one course to the next, just like seamless. Oh, dude, what are they
There
doing?
are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Oh,
Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
tough challenges. Free
You
roam.
can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam.
Wow.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart
Insane.
takes
This
you.
is insanity. What have they done?
You can also go for scenic drives with friends
A white Yoshi.
and even take photos together at different locations.
Photo mode. Yeah, we can't do a game without photo mode, can you? Like full exploration. This is crazy what they've done. Good on them. Nice.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here.
Yep, it all begins
Mario
here.
Kart World. The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
And when does Nintendo Switch?
More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct.
It's
So
like in
be
a-
on the lookout
in a
for
week,
more
couple of
information
weeks.
in the future.
Wow. I bet they have so much to say about this.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Yeah, you know it.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, talk about the console. I mean,
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
okay. You have my attention.
And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
The C button.
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
Okay. He's having fun. Alone.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys.
Doesn't sound like she's alone. Together.
That was me. That was you. So quick.
No.
Wait, no.
All together.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
Looks like a McDonald's commercial.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
So that's what the C button is for. Chat.
Hello?
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah.
Yeah, follow.
Okay.
For an adventure.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right? All right, let's keep going. Okay. So,
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
look at this. Jump on here. All right, let's keep going. It's coming. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a boat?
Look, that's the time you think to make a smoothie.
look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job, good job. There we go, there we go.
you can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Can do it?
You guys, I just did it.
I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot. Oh, ooh.
Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, no, 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 no.
They're making connectivity seamless, and that's smart and
You
easy.
can chat to your heart's
They're making it
content,
easy too.
even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know
What's he
that
playing?
one. It's so hard, right?
He,
So-
she, what,
Oh,
they.
wow. I'm like
What
in
are they
the
playing?
sky right here. I'm like, I fell. I'm falling, I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe, we're safe.
Kirby, look, you're on a star. That's so cute. So cute.
Who talks like that when they play games, honestly?
You can adjust the size of your game screen,
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
or expand another friend's game screen.
Wait, but I'm playing.
Above
That's confusing.
That, wall that's to your left. You're almost there. It's just like the wall. Like if she gets.
He's on
past
his
the wall-
knee. He's playing video game on his knees. Like,
all right.
Okay.
So every everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. I think I know where you are. Wait.
Okay, I think we have to try.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay! Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the
Yeah.
C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
So that's the chat menu.
Really
Okay.
cool. Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back, yeah?
Okay, for sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this.
Nintendo Switch 2
By
camera.
connecting this camera to the system,
Hey!
You can stream.
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo. Yeah.
Hi.
Wow.
How's everyone doing?
It cuts the
Good?
background. It removes the
you
background.
can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
Your face is on here.
All right, that is gonna make streaming way better.
Here's how it looks with just the
Like
camera.
Nintendo streamers are gonna go through the roof.
There you go. I bet you like
Can
that.
you wait for me?
Like stream's
Please
already
look forward to
established,
games
right?
Which use your camera feed like this.
Oh, okay. No,
that
wait.
looks good.
Go
That
left,
looks
go
good.
left.
Ooh.
Left, left,
Use
left.
it stick.
Go a little more this way.
Using Game Chat. Even when you're apart, you can play
I'm most
games
excited for
and
this thing.
hang out as if you were together in the same room.
Why can't you
Play
be together in the same room?
Or compete in online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites.
Is that a new
Decide
Yoshi's
your
Island?
own
Oh,
rules for
Super
a
Mario
virtual
World.
game
Ah, boy.
competition. Or hold a sports competition between families.
Mm-hmm.
All together, anytime, anywhere.
Hype.
Game Chat.
All right, it's a good addition. I'll
did you
give him
think?
that.
In
I thought it was
developing
nice.
Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely.
I see that.
including family and friends.
Increase
Almost as
connectivity.
if you're
Yeah,
all
make
playing
it
together in the
simpler.
same
Make it
place.
easier. All right. The Switch didn't have
The
that,
camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera,
and it's sold separately.
which will be available on the same day as Switch 2.
Look at it. It looks like a lamp. I have a
Nintendo
lamp that
Switch
looks a lot
Online
like that.
membership will be required to use Game Chat. However, since we'd like as many people as possible
No.
to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time.
No, dude. That is bad.
Additionally,
That
Game Chat
is
supports the Nintendo
bad.
Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether
You have to
parental
pay
permission
to
is always
chat?
required when a child wants to use Game Chat to
Who
play with their
pays to
friends.
chat? Like I could just use
We'd
Messenger.
like to
No,
introduce
no.
another new experience you can share with family and friends.
I showed this too long.
On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together.
Yep.
But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with Game Share. As shown here,
Yeah.
even games that require multiple
we saw this
screens
earlier.
can be played if one person owns
We
a
saw this
compatible
earlier.
game. With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2, or
It's a virtual
Nintendo
game
Switch
card.
system.
Yeah.
You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time. GameShare also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier. GameShare can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch.
Clubhouse game.
GameShare support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
So I imagine third-party
next.
titles won't have that.
We'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Imagine they rehearsed that about
Please take a look.
20 times. About 20 times at least. All right, let's see it. Bigger screen,
At
same thickness.
7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's
Bigger.
thickness remains the same.
Higher definition display.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
1080. There we go. There we go. Smooth gameplay. Up to 120
The screen
frames
supports up
per
to
second.
120 frames per second.
Wow,
allowing for
that
smoother
is a
gameplay in supported
strong
titles.
machine. That is a strong machine. That is a powerful machine. Vivid LCD, HDR
The
support.
LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR.
So is this as strong as a
providing
Stream Deck
more
now?
contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
Steam Deck, Stream Deck.
The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach
Impressive.
your controller easily by pressing the
This is
release
really
button
good.
on the back.
Bigger SL, SR buttons.
The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
Yep. That was necessary. Larger control sticks.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
Mouse controls using Joy-Con
Each
2.
Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play
As a
with
mouse.
compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls. By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
Oh boy.
It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat.
The Switch didn't have
It
that, did it?
also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly.
Sense of
Even if
space.
you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
The gaming has become so detailed. I'm gonna sneeze.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand.
Switch had
You
that
can
too.
move it freely, like this.
You don't want to break it.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
Oh, okay.
It's handy for connecting a
With a
USB-C
camera. Yeah. I thought so.
or charging in tabletop mode.
Yeah, and you just take the controllers out and you...
Nintendo Switch 2 comes
Storage.
with 256 gigabytes of internal
My
storage.
God, what a
8
beast.
times that of Nintendo Switch.
What a
For storing
beast.
your game downloads, save data, and more.
I haven't even run out of
Reading and
memory.
writing data is also faster.
I haven't run out of memory on my Switch.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable
4K and
up to
HD.
4K resolution for compatible games. HDR
That's kinda
is
meh.
also supported in TV mode.
Because now we've gone up to 8K, so 4K is like the minimum, right? Fan
The
ventilation.
Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps
Fine.
keep performance stable.
Tiny. But anyway, whatever. Does it have a fan in handheld mode? Because it's quite powerful. Plays compatible
On
Nintendo
Nintendo
Switch
Switch
games.
2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games.
Backwards compatibility.
Physical and digital games are supported.
Yeah, thanks Nintendo. That controller is sleek. Great design.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We
Nah, it's a
redesigned the
beast.
system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2
That is a
hardware,
monster.
we're currently developing this game.
Okay.
Mr. Kawamoto!
Oh boy.
Hello.
What are
My
they going to
current
show?
location is actually
What are they gonna
inside the
show?
game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game. There are a
Astrobot
lot of
did it
question
first.
mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attached
Oh,
to the system
nice.
with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system.
Oh, that's cool. A game
The
that
SL and
shows
SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made
what's
of metal.
inside the Switch. Oh, that's
So that's how
awesome.
they attach to the system.
That's very smart.
A magnetic circuit is formed between them so they won't easily detach.
That's clever. That's very nice of them. Game of the year.
Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example,
Kudos.
the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls.
Once again,
And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this.
once again, they show that they
You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
have these groundbreaking ideas,
By
right?
combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing mini-games and tech demos.
I may not have the most visually impressive
Some of the
games.
secrets range from the unique
Their
features
ideas,
of the system to tiny details you might not
you won't
notice
find them
until
anywhere
they're
else.
pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out if you're interested.
That is really
Now,
cool.
I'd
That
like
is
to
really
share
cool.
some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2.
Pricing?
This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds.
Red. Yes. Like
Next
red.
up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible. Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible. Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more.
They probably had this in mind even
We're also releasing
when they
a
were
new
developing
Pro
this for
controller.
the Switch, right?
It has a C button, which launches Game Chat.
It has
And on
the C
back,
button.
There are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls.
Yeah, Geo.
In addition,
More
an
buttons.
audio
We don't
jack
need any
has
more
been
buttons on
added.
our controllers, please.
We've
Enough.
introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the
Cool.
three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
Okay.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
I thought you were going to keep that for later.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches
July?
on June 5th.
June, dude. It's
We're very
way
much
earlier.
looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it. So
Way
please
sooner
wait
than I
just a
thought.
bit longer.
An early June, right? It's like
Yeah.
May.
Broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Okay.
These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
The second type is Nintendo Switch games.
The second type is compatible games that were released
Just the
on
third
Nintendo
type.
Switch.
I'm curious about the third type.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type.
I thought it was going to be
Some games that were
third-party games.
released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Jamboree.
Please take a look.
Okay. You seem confident of it.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay. Cool.
The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls,
Ah, nice.
audio recognition, more
You can play the
expressive
game by
rumble,
talking to it? Oh, come on, man.
and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online.
I don't like the camera. I don't like it.
Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage to
No,
hit blocks to collect the most coins,
I don't like
guide
this.
an RC car with your voice,
It's like I want the characters. I
And
want to
compete in other
immerse
minigames
myself
using
in the
full
game
body
as the
movement
character.
and sound.
I don't want to be in the game.
Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled Carnival Coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off.
That's it. I'm Yoshi
Use
or
mouse
Mario,
controls to
right? Or
shoot down
Luigi.
enemies while you feel the
I don't want to
bumps
put
and
myself, I don't want
rumbles
to see
of
my
the coaster.
face in the game. Leave that out. Because I imagine it's a choice,
When you
it's a
enter
choice,
pipe,
right? But still.
A mini-game will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm. And one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects.
This is fun. I can get into that.
Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini-games. How quickly can you reach the station? From mini-games
That reminds me
use
of
a camera,
Rebirth for some reason.
the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble. The
play it
biggest party yet
via
getting
audio?
even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV.
Like without even the
launches
controller,
on Nintendo Switch
it just
2
recognizes the
July
audio,
24th.
and that's how you play? Like, seriously? Mate.
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by
What's
purchasing an upgrade pack.
I think what they showed is Jamboree.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience where you can
Why are
see
the
each other's
characters already there?
reactions while
Why
playing.
should I look at my face?
Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Leave my face out of it. Uh-oh. Oh, what's this?
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates, and also
Okay.
support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant, so you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics.
Okay. I thought they were announcing a new Zelda.
Plus, you
Zelda
can get
Notes?
even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes.
What are Zelda Notes?
This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
I mean... No.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game.
I mean... These are alright. Wow, look what he made.
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
I like the high frame rate and all that, but... The in-game GPS, it's like,
In Kirby and
mate...
the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates.
That's cool. Give me more story, give me more content to play. GPS is
This
like...
story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor
Ooh, that's cute.
causing some mysterious changes.
Wait, didn't they do that in Pokemon?
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure.
His armor.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Why not just the Switch 2 edition? Bigger market, right? What am I thinking? There's already a whole bunch of people out there who own the Switch.
In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2.
Look at that.
Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in Full HD at 120 frames per second.
So the Switch is
Choose
joining
these
that
two
family.
modes, both of which support HDR, based on your preference and playstyle.
Okay then.
Plus, Pokemon Legends ZA,
course.
which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well.
Yeah. It's gonna look
By
weird
taking
playing
advantage
Pokemon
of
in
the power of
1080p.
Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
At this point, why not release Pokemon on PlayStation 5?
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing.
You need to purchase it. You need to buy it.
We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
You need to pay to chat. You need to pay to upgrade. You need to pay to.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
Nice, very nice. I see what you did there, and I respect it. A lot of people will respect that. Cool. Very, very cool, Nintendo. 2 thumbs up. Even if no one plays this game, the fact that they made it and how they made it, like, it's like they're trying to make a whole part of the community, like, put the spotlight on them and say, look, you're cool too, right? You can do cool stuff like this too. Don't let life dealt you keep you down. Look what you can do. Everyone has a superpower. This is awesome. Dunk it in there. Nice.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves.
Yep.
We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls.
Sweet.
Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
This is what we want to see.
I have long observed the lands between.
Elden Ring. That is a strong start. You can play Elden Ring on Switch now. And not any dumbed down edition. It's the full on. Wow, you can play it handheld. You can play Elden Ring portable. That's it. We're going portable now. Forget the TVs. Like you're a relic. We're saying goodbye to you. It's like everything's going portable. Everything's going handheld. You're gonna be seeing people in the streets walking around with a little console and being like, oh yeah, what are you playing? Oh, I'm playing like Elden Ring. Back in the day, like, you could only imagine this.
From Supergiant Games, here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Yep.
Our first ever sequel introduces
you're gonna see all the big games. You're gonna see all the biggest games. They're all coming out on the Switch now. This is gonna be a maelstrom.
Getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced
the Cyclops
with the original
Polyphemus.
or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中山です。
Monster Hunter?
我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6 です。
Street Fighter. Yep.
本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん
Local wireless play. It also includes new modes exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah. Fighting versions, there will be a standard edition and a Years 1-2 Fighters edition. Includes 26 playable characters. It's like Nintendo has joined the party, right? Of the gaming. I don't want to say gaming war, but like, yeah.
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
That voice.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Arsenal? Manchester United? Chelsea? What?
This planet will be ours.
United? There's United. Is this the Premier League? The big leagues?
A weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No!
because we're in the middle of a war.
But no, for real, this game looks cool.
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart!
Damn.
All children, bring hope to our lives.
Demon Ex Machina.
Don't they?
Titanic Scion.
Hey, this is Joseph Fares from
Oh,
Haze
there he
Light.
is.
I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, of course.
The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy.
Cool.
Together, they get
Cool.
trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me
Actually,
tell you
this game is made for the
if you like
Switch.
It Takes
This
Two,
game is made for
you're
the
gonna
Switch.
love this one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
At EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron.
Speaking of Arsenal.
We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2. With enhanced
It's
graphics and
like I said,
seamless
it's a
world
maelstrom. They're all going to be coming out one after
You'll be
another.
immersed in the Wizarding world like never before. And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure. Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Dude, I stopped playing this game 2 years ago.
Is that mic supposed to be on?
Tony Hawk. Tokyo. Nora Vasconello. Whoop. Really? Bikini Bottom.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2.
Are they going through companies alphabetically?
Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Agent 007? No. GoldenEye? Remake? I told ya. The minute he said Agent. Project 007.
The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Wow. That's a big one. Here we are.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn.
What?
Bravely Default returns.
Sure. Okay. Bravely Default. Okay. Don't drop it like that, okay?
Control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party.
Nice. Yes. Okay.
Enjoy
Cool.
your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements. And all new minigames with unique ways to play.
Go easy with the Square Enix logo, alright? Because, like,
The classic fantasy
I don't want to have a heart attack.
Default Flying Fairy HD
Flying
Remaster.
Fairy.
Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
セガ龍が如くスタジオ代表の横山です。
Is that all from Square Enix? Really? Just Bravely
龍が
Default?
如くゼロ誓いの場所ディレクターズカットです。
No way. I mean, come on. I've already seen that.
2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が勃発。
Anyway, we'll leave it at that.
伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ日です。
Maybe they're saving the best for last or something like that.
ご期待ください。
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Okay. Koei Tecmo. Okay. Koei Tecmo.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose.
No.
A war was fought to vanquish this evil.
Oh my god, a new Zelda!
Future generations would call
Dude! We won!
the Imprisoning War.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
Perhaps. Ah.
So that's
It's not Link.
Castle?
This time you're actually Zelda.
That must mean this
You're
really
actually
is
Zelda.
past.
Oh, dude. How it all began. The epic war. Whoa. Looks amazing. It looks so epic. That is pure epicness. Hyrule Warriors. Age of Imprisonment. That's actually not a new Zelda game.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo.
Yeah.
We hope you're looking
That's
forward
new
to the
Hyrule
untold
Warriors.
story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
It's still cool. It's still
And
nice.
now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online. You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2. And with
Makes
Nintendo
sense.
Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit
Sega Genesis.
exclusively on Switch 2.
That
Please
seems so
take a
weird
look at
on a
this.
Nintendo console. What am I looking at? GameCube, yes.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at
It's
launch.
considered
A
vintage.
Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords eternally retold. In this
Soul
3D
Calibur.
weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon, and Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2. Experience a world of white-knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online.
I mean,
enjoy these classic
yeah,
games
these are all
with
expected,
clearer
right?
image quality and higher resolution than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking. More titles will be added in the future.
Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. I haven't seen that. What is that? A Dark Lugia?
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack
Yep.
launches the same day as
As
the
an
hardware's
on-press
release. And a dedicated controller designed
They're
after
giving
the
people a
original
lot of
GameCube
reasons to buy
controller
this.
will
A
also
lot
be
of
released.
reasons to buy this.
It can connect wirelessly.
I'm still curious
and
about the
also
price.
has a C button to quickly access Game Chat.
It's got a new controller.
Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Exclusive for online members, mate. They're grabbing you by the throat and they're forcing you to make that membership.
Hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can continue to play select games from the system
Super
shown
Nintendo.
here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
Yes, let's do that. That's a very good idea. What is that? Ah! 5. Deltarune. 3 and 4. New? Heartfelt journey of humor and friendship. Undertale's parallel story. Deltarune. I feel like a lot of people were asking for this. I feel like a lot of people wanted this. I kept hearing about this online, in streams and all that. Music is awesome. Deltarune is waiting. Deltarune. Available on Nintendo Switch 2 launch day.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is
Loving the
back.
excitement.
Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Cool.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games.
Jesus, like they're going one after another, right? Bam, bam, bam.
Of Sid Meier's Civilization 7.
Of course.
In Civ 7, you'll establish an
The bad thing is we know about these games. So there's no real surprise there.
With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Yeah.
And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version,
Bilbao.
you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade.
Yep.
And we have even more news from 2K.
Really?
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinx. And I'm Ben Bishop. Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like
NBA 2K.
NBA 2K, yeah.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
Like we know these things, but they're just making the official announcement, right?
4 kids find this old tattered man. Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation.
Like at this point, a surprise would be Horizon or God of War coming onto Switch 2.
Awesome! You nailed
Which you know is never going to happen.
Hook, line, and sinker. Tastes amazing, doesn't it? Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top. Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time, for home.
Survival Kids. Konami.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
Mate, you did that from your...
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
Enter the Dungeon.
Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style. You can expect some fan-favorite elements to return.
Okay.
We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
We're excited to see more from you in the future. Hey, Carrot Top. I was going to say No Man's Sky, but no way. Would it be terrible if I just fast forwarded this? Cool. Starseeker, Astroneer Expeditions. There's something very No Man's Sky about this. Devolver Digital.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the Dark Future to Nintendo players for the first time.
Okay.
Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG.
We know what Cyberpunk is.
Thanks to Nintendo
you don't
Switch
have to.
You can transport yourself to the city.
Like they're coming out and they're talking about these games that have been out for like more than 2 years, as if they're new. They're not new. We know about these games. I mean, yeah, okay, cool. They're coming to Switch 2, and they're going to be on handheld. But that's the only new element here. Oh, here we go.
Nintendo Switch 2で Final Fantasy VII リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。スイッチ2で展開するFF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
Yes, Sephiroth. I imagine they're going to bring Rebirth as well. Like, you can't not bring Rebirth. You can't not just do Remake and not Rebirth. They probably just didn't have it in time. Like, they probably need to make adjustments for it. Rebirth is a big game. And it's a heavy game for any machine. Like, it was probably demanding to put it on Steam, which is like PC, right? Much less the Switch 2, which, granted, it's upgraded. It's upgraded, but still, they need to make certain adjustments in order to make sure that it can run on the Switch 2 without any issues. So, yeah. Or maybe they also need to make sure that that people buy Remake first, that the new Switch users buy Remake before they go out and buy Rebirth. Like, give the one game some time to breathe on the console before you give the other one, before you put out the other one. Anyway, it's all cool. It's all good. So now they're just bombing us with games, right? They're just dumping it one after another, which is what they should have done from the start. But anyway, I suppose some games just... Some names are just bigger than the others. Oh, these are the ones they showed the other day. Reanima. HQ Nordic. Wow, that is goth. Fortnite, of course. Arcade. Ridge Racer. Oh, wow. What's this? Professor Late. Ah, yeah. Tamagotchi. Tamagotcha. Human fall flat 2. Human fall flat on your face. The expansion is human fall flat on your face.
We've shown a lot of games so far.
You have.
The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
Please, 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 please,
take a look.
please, 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 please. Come on, come on. No, it's not. It's not. I can immediately tell. Like a new Resident Evil or something like that. I was really holding out for a Final Fantasy IX remake, but we're not getting it.
I give you my blood. I give you my life. Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
That emblem seems familiar. From Software. Wow, look at that environment, look at that atmosphere. Oh boy. That is something. Wow, dude, look at that church. Look at the detail, right? It's a Souls-like. You know it's a Souls-like. I just got finished with the Elden Ring. Now they're on to the next. Very impressive. Oh, there's machines in it as well. So steampunk. Hello, Big Ben. There's visuals. Wow. Incredible. What is that? There's one mean-looking frog.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon-to-depart.
I pray that you are able,
wow,
carrier of blood.
Mash. Those guys at From Software definitely have some imagination. Ooh, a T-Rex. Munchies. Reminds me of a Mortal Kombat character.
The moon tears will flow for one. And one.
How can you see? The Dusk Bloods. You know it's a Souls-like. Hey, Ratty. Uh-oh. That was a curious rat. Available only on Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw
so now they're doing exclusives too. I was afraid of that.
We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game.
Miyazaki?
Please check it out when it's available. That's all from our publishing and development partners. We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation.
That's nice of you.
In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
We are. We definitely are. You can bet on that.
Please take a look at this.
Oh, stop doing that. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. Okay. It's a Nintendo game. It's a Nintendo exclusive. Oh, Kirby. Whoop. Rocket. There he goes. Get it, Kirby. Wow, look at the lights. Look at the graphics. Look, it's also alive, isn't it? The colors, spectacular. Kirby Air Ride. Nice. Air Riders. I mean, cool, but you've already got Mario. Director Masahiro Sakurai. Big name. This year, 2025.
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game.
Oh, it's an old game, is it?
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai. Next is our last trailer for today.
Okay.
Please take a look.
For sure. Must be something big Mario related. Mario Galaxy or... Okay. It's either Mario or Zelda. I mean, those are the flagship franchises, so. Mario Odyssey 2, Ingot Isle. Whatever it is, this is going to be talked about, and this is already being talked about, I'm positive, everywhere. Oh, it's Donkey Kong. Really? Donkey Kong. You're starting off with Donkey Kong? Not Mario? You're benching Mario? Cool. I mean, you got to remember that Donkey Kong came before Mario, or at the same time at least. But and he deserves the attention too. But it's like you're breaking tradition. Since the beginning of time, like ever since a Nintendo console launched, a Mario game launched along with it. Banana. Damn. I'm gonna pull out Final Fantasy with this. Bang! Donkey Kong Bonanza. Okay. 17th of July, 2025.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
It looks cool.
Thank you for watching so far.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
Okay.
For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
No pricing.
We've covered a lot of information,
Yep.
but that's all we have to share for today.
No
We'll have to
pricing.
wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking
Pricing?
forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo
How much do I have to
Switch
pay for this thing?
We appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, but what's the price? How much do I have to pay for it? No? Live stream April 3rd, 4th, 7 a.m. Okay, so that was it. There was no pricing. I'm curious though. So if I Google Nintendo Switch 2 price, is there anything available that will cost 50% more? Two games will cost up to $80 for digital, $90 for physical. That makes sense. 59 minutes ago. Nintendo Switch 2 will go on sale, and it's counting on excitement, as it will carry a price of tag of $450 US dollars. I'm assuming $499, but that's okay. That's okay. Look, that was fun. It was very enjoyable. My thoughts on this. They've really upped the game. They've really upgraded the console. And, of course, it's moving from, like, it's taking the game to handheld, right? No more. We need to forget the idea of sitting in the living room or in a bedroom and playing a video game. Like, they've said that this is a new machine, 1080p, up to 120 FPS, and you can take it literally anywhere you want, or you can recharge it. It's got its own fan. You can like disconnect it. It's connectivity anywhere. You can chat. Like it's got an exclusive button to chat while you're playing. So you don't even need to like pause it. They want you to be on their machine. They want you to be at their machine for as long as possible. That's why they've got the new chat options, or like options like the one we saw in that the new Mario Party game, where you can even put your face in the game and see how others are reacting, even if they're not there with you, just as long as you pay. Well, that's a different thing. But I think they're aiming to take, even like they're not letting go of their exclusives, like Donkey Kong, as we saw, like Metroid Prime, like the new Mario Kart, of course, which seems amazing, and they've gone even further than what we thought was possible, right? Mario Kart World is like you can go from one stage to the next seamlessly. Like, yes, there's different stages, but like it's all one world, and that's mind blowing. But I don't know. It just seems like with the Switch, they were like, this is our own thing. Like we're not looking to compete against Sony and Microsoft because they're a bit too big. But now it's like, no, we're in that market. Like we saw with all those companies that were coming out, like Square Enix, Konami, and what was the other one? From Software. They've even got their own exclusive coming out from Software, and it's like, no, we're going to hit this market as well. We want all the markets. We want all the video games. We want all gamers to be here, like it was back in the 90s, early 90s. Everyone that plays video games, we want them to be on Nintendo. So it feels like with this new Switch, they're aiming to be the number one gaming company out there. And I mean, of course, everyone has their priorities. Each gamer has their own preference, not priority. But yeah, it seems like Nintendo's really aiming for the top. And good on them, The console seems really nice, really elegant, really small, but the minor details are what make it stand out. How you can take the controllers and you can like connect them anywhere or disconnect them or use them as a mouse. That's something that separates them from all other consoles. The games, of course. I was expecting a few more announcements regarding Mario and Zelda. I didn't think they were going to go with a Donkey Kong. That really threw me for a loop. I didn't think they were going to go with a Donkey Kong platformer for launch, because they've never done that before. It's always been Mario, right? Like if you remember, for the Switch, it was Mario Odyssey. For the Super Nintendo, it was Mario World that came out a little bit later. Like it's always been Mario, and Donkey Kong taking up and we haven't heard anything about a new Mario game. So, I mean, I imagine eventually they might release something else. I'm not talking about Mario Kart. That's a separate thing. I'm talking about a Mario platformer. But I imagine we can expect something like that in the future. Pricing seems logical. We were all expecting something around $400, $450 for the machine alone. What I didn't like was that you have to go online for chat. Like, anyone can chat nowadays. All you need is a phone device and downloading Messenger, and you're golden. So why would I pay Nintendo to for a subscription just so I can chat with my friends? Especially when there's a dedicated button on the machine. That seems a little cheap, honestly. That was the part that out of this presentation which I didn't like the most. But apart from all that, they're bringing that and the fact that you have to pay to upgrade your games. That's something that Sony tried to do with their games. Fans really turned on them for that, and then after a while they were like, you know what, we're scaling back. You don't have to pay. We're fine. It's fine. It's all good. But other than that, I think it was pretty much as expected, right? Like, we didn't really get any major surprises with this. Like, we expected the console to be upgraded. We expected it like 1080p, 120 frames. The controllers you can disconnect. You can take it portable anywhere. All the developers are taking their games to Nintendo as well. There weren't really any big surprises. There was nothing that really stood out to me like, oh, wow, this is mind-blowing, right? It was an okay presentation. Like, they did everything as expected. Anyway, to be honest, I would like to have this machine, this piece of hardware. It is on my list to get a Nintendo Switch 2, but I don't think I'll be rushing to the store to get one. I don't know why. Because, as I said, it was as expected. It was like, okay, you've done everything that was on the cards. You haven't, like, done anything groundbreaking. Like, yeah, now that I've seen the presentation and it's calmed down, the dust has settled, as they say. It wasn't really anything like. Because, like, for example, with the PlayStation 5, like, they had that new controller, right? And it could do so much stuff. And you're like, wow. But, like, here, I feel like we already knew about the Switch 2's controller that you can use as a mouse too. Because someone made a joke about a cat and a mouse or something like that. Anyway, it's nice. It's elegant. It's a real upgrade on a console that felt a little bit outdated in this environment. And yeah, now Nintendo are really out to get all the other developers. They've created a nice ecosystem for them, for the third parties. And they're in the mix with Sony and Microsoft, who I feel Microsoft are kind of pulling back with their whole you can play our games anywhere strategy. So now I feel like we're heading back into, it's like a call to the early 2000s with Nintendo up against Sony. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Anyway, those are my first thoughts. Let me know in the comments what you thought and what you're thinking on this, and if you're planning to get it on day one, or if you're if you're okay with waiting it out for a bit and maybe hoping for a price drop. But yeah, anyway, let me know if you like the video, and I'll catch you later. Cheers.